Hello and welcome to Old Tree Vintage. My name is Manny Savignano, and today we're going to have a woodworking project. And we're going to make this. Okay? With this, you are going to need a miter saw, and some of them have the angles you need to make this, and some of them don't. So the angles you need are 36 degrees and 54 degrees. We're going to make this. Let's get started. So we're going to make an initial 36 degree cut. We're going to measure and make a second 36 degree cut. Now, the way I'm going to show you how to do this only works for a 3/4 thick board, and I have a 1x2 by 6 here actually, so you can kind of see in that video right there kind of where we're at, and then we're going to cut that in a certain length, and when we do that I'll explain more what that's going to look like, but this way is less cuts and less. Definitely want to check this out, okay? Let's make some cuts. Our first cut at 36 degrees. Now, we're gonna have to measure 10 3/8, okay? And that's going to include the 5.5 inch piece, that's going to include the width of the blade, and that's going to include the second piece, which will be 3 3/4, okay? And that when we cut this in half, that's where our 54 degree cut will be. So we're going to measure from the tip to 10 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we're going to, I have a laser on this. It's not as accurate yet. I gotta make some adjustments. However, we want to kind of put a block on here because let's begin. Alright, so now we have our pieces. Remember, we needed 5, and we are going to measure from here down to 5.5. Also, the blade, the width of the blade, 1/8 of an inch, also will be calculated into that, except this cut will be at a 54 degree angle. Okay. So we're going to come down here at 5 1/2. Okay. And this time, if you're watching, we're going to head over to 54. So here is 50, 55, so right here. Try to get right on the money. Now we're going to also measure this up and put us a stop block in. Okay. So put our stop block here. So now we have all of our pieces cut. I'm going to show you how to put them together. Here is our dry fit. Alright, so what I'm going to suggest to do is take all of your pieces, and this is my suggestion, just to make it easier. We're going to get all the big ones, okay? Put them all together. All the little ones. And then move them off to the side, and then here's how you're going to want to put them all together, okay? So you want to take the small one. Here's the 54-degree angle. You want the 36-degree angle on both a smaller piece and a larger piece. So see, this one's that's the 54. So here's 236, okay? For the small and the big piece, you put them all together like this. Okay? With this 36-degree angle, so they match up. On this side, it's the 54-degree angle, and on this side, it's the 54-degree angle. And then while they're like this, you take one at a time and you glue them, and you can either do like a staple or two here, glue them in between and do a staple or two in there, or with a nail gun kind of glue them up and do. There we go. Not too shabby. Alright, Old Tree Vintage fans. So what do you think of our first wood project, the wooden star? Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do me a couple of favors. Like the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do that. Share with your friends. And please ring that bell. Really appreciate you tuning in. Got some more videos coming. Stay tuned.